perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Everyone looks so beautiful today. And what a beautiful day it is going to be. I hope it's beautiful where you are. I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from. I had a hard night last night. Riggins, are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm being rude. Are you okay this morning, Riggins?
I am doing great. I slept great, and I can't. I hate even saying that.
And how about you, Lynn? You had a date night last night. I saw that all over the social medias.
It was everywhere. We had a date night. I did go to bed kind of early still, but I did not sleep well. So I'm with you.
Well, good. I didn't sleep maybe more than an hour last night. And you know why? Because my wife's friend Kelly is here. I told y'all she was coming to spend the night. Well,
Yeah.
she's here. I got in last night and from my night job, and she and Jody were still awake, you know, in their pajamas on the couch, tickling each other and braiding each other's hair and whatnot. And she started talking about her husband, Rodney, who is in the morning radio business as well. He's a Christian radio person. He's also the host of The Gospel Greats that runs a syndicated show that's probably on in every market in America. And she was talking about how he has trouble staying asleep and he's been really fighting it lately, and asking me what my medication is that the doctor has given me for all this. So right before I went to bed, all we talked about was how Rodney can't sleep.
Yeah.
And then guess who couldn't sleep after that?
It's like you jinxed it.
Yeah. But the thing is that I'd had a bad night. It's starting to settle in now at that other job. The honeymoon is over. I've been there 2 months, and I'm starting to get people who complain about me, and they send rude messages into the studio text line and everything.
What?
And it's just so sad because, you know, I'm not used to that.
Not at all.
Are you being serious? They're doing that?
Yeah, they're doing that, but it's, you know, par for the course with me, as the kids say.
Well, I don't like it.
I know. I get a lot of complaint things, and I handled it last night about the way I handle it most of the time, with sarcasm.
Sure. Only way to go.
Yeah, one person wrote in and said they're tired of hearing about this or whatever it was, and then said, "You're blowing your chance."
What?
Like this is my opportunity to make it in radio.
Yeah.
Going in there for this volunteer job I do every night. I don't even get paid to do it. And I was like, yeah, well, how am I ruining my chance? And then, of course, I laid it on. I'm one of the most well-respected radio personalities in history.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a star-studded career and blah, 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 and I'm doing this for free.
Yeah.
You know, just poking and prodding.
I love that.
That's what you do best. Poking and prodding.
Oh, it was
For
fun.
one chance.
Yeah, I've been waiting on those, and I'm glad I'm starting to get them.
Yeah, that's fun.
Love that.
All right, so the replay is coming up. Hang on for that.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Lindsay's been married, 8 years now? 7 years?
7?
We never really know the number. Lindsay's always confused when I ask her. She goes, she's got to count. And
7.
7 years. Okay.
She's not what you'd call a romantic type.
That's it. You're right, TJ.
No, I'm not. But also, I remember because we talked about the 7-year itch.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how she remembers.
Yeah. I'm itching.
Well, this might actually come in handy then, because like TJ just mentioned, the 7-year itch is when, you've been married 7 years, and that's when most couples that are married get divorced. But there's a new trend for women looking for single men, specifically in New York City. What they're doing to find the perfect bachelor, they're going in during lunchtime. They're going into like these salad places. Like there's so many of these places that just serve salads. And they know that's where all like the finance bros work and all like the good looking Wall Street guys, young, successful, good looking guys work. And they steal these guys' salads that haven't been picked up yet. They steal them, and then they get back to their office and then find the guy on LinkedIn and then message him and say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally picked up your salad, or they gave me the wrong one. Let me make it up to you. I'll buy
you another one." Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that is crafty and genius.
It's genius, but you're a thief.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's hungry. He's hungry.
Yes. You're also a thief, but is being called a thief worth it to find 6'5", blue eyes, trust fund? It might be.
But it's another one of those things where in that article, the women were saying, this is what we're having to do because guys are not approaching us anymore. Guys are not, taking the step to approach women and blah, blah, blah. And that's because guys have been told for a long, long time now that women don't want them approaching them, that they're being toxic masculinity and, the whole Me Too movement and everything. So guys don't know what to do, whether they should come up and just start talking to you, if you're going to just blast them right there. It's like, I am not interested. Please back away. All of that stuff society's been sending guys mixed signals for a while now. Plus, do you really want a guy who's ordering a salad on an app?
I knew you were going to say that.
Come on.
Agreed. But maybe he's busy. He's got a good job. He just needs to pick up something healthy. Okay. But I would be livid if someone picked up my salad. A, the salads are not cheap, but right. B, I'm hungry.
Especially in New York. Think about how much a salad in New York costs.
Yeah, it could be $20.
I went to our local salad place the other day. It's called Chopped. And I mean, it's like $20.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So in New York, that would be $80.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm mad at that girl at that point.
Yeah. But this is sort of a way where they don't even have to interact face to face and make like flirt in person. They can do it all digitally again, because they're going to LinkedIn to reach out to the guy digitally. So
what if a guy did that?
Oh, he's a pervert, freak, and the worst thief ever.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. It's weird.
So weird. If an ugly girl steals the salad from a good looking finance bro, that's not going to be good. You'll have her arrested.
I didn't think of that.
It's the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, the #1 influencer for Cozy Earth. And, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right, they've gone and asked some people what they think, what current tech will seem ridiculous in 50 years. I think maybe pretty much all of it in 50 years might seem ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they said charging cables.
Oh, because of wireless charging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Says that you won't have to physically plug in your devices every day. Dental work. It says anything regarding present day dental work will be seen as barbaric, and the same for chemotherapy.
Is it because everyone's going to have veneers?
I don't know. Maybe they think that they will invent technology that'll make it where you can just get a treatment put on your teeth and they'll never mess up. I don't know. Because the barbaric part of it, if that's the way you're looking at it, to get veneers where they grind your teeth down to nubs and then, put the fake ones on top of them and all. Maybe they would just be like one procedure of dental work and then you're done. Loud engine noise. This is the internal combustion engine. I long for the day I don't have to hear loud cars, chainsaws, and mowers. But that unless in the next 50 years they upgrade our electric grid exponentially, then that's not going to happen. It's all, baby, all. Yeah, it is the sweet elixir of freedom. All. It says trash will be obsolete. I didn't realize that trash was a technology.
So weird.
It just says that most everything will be reusable. Okay, reuse a banana peel.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah. No thanks. It says car accidents will become obsolete because of autonomous vehicles.
Okay.
See, I think there will be more.
Same.
And then how do you stop and exchange insurance with people if there's no driver or anything?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Who gets the ticket? Whoever owns the car? Like, say, if you're in a self-driving Uber and the Uber has an accident, runs into the back of somebody, I guess the owner of the car would get the ticket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. I really don't know. I've never thought about that.
And all them tickets to Elon.
Yeah.
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 Game consoles, they say, will be all replaced by streaming services. I could see that.
Yeah.
And the Internet of Things. Nobody needs their toaster or toothbrush connected to the internet. I get that now. I don't understand that one bit. Why your toaster, why your refrigerator, all of that stuff has to be connected to the internet.
Mine's not.
Yeah, mine isn't either. But I think our refrigerator has the capability to do it. But I just can't figure out why. But then again, I'm a person that I don't understand how Alexa is so beneficial to people. I just what would I use Alexa for?
True.
I can change the song that I'm playing in the house, or I just pick up my phone and hit next. I can turn the TV on and all that.
Right. That's right, Pawpaw.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lindsay, I forgot to ask, is there an update on your son being the best toddler in the world contest?
There is. So yesterday started the voting, and I guess I didn't really know how this was going to go down. So I log in to do my vote, and you can get a free vote a day, one free vote a day, or you can buy votes.
Oh.
10 votes for $10, 25 votes for $25, and so on and so on.
Mm-hmm.
How do I say this without I'm thankful if anyone voted, and keep voting if you want. But this is crazy.
So now we know what the game is. Okay.
Kyle's over it. He's like, I can't even believe, I don't want to talk about it. This is such a scam. So not only that, someone messaged me last night. She's a longtime listener of the show. I saw her at Unicorn World. Remember when I went to that?
Yeah.
She was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me. We met at Unicorn World, but my daughter is, however old she is, 8 or whatever. She's in the running too. So what it is there's different categories. So like Brooks is in the toddler. She's in like whatever it's called. Mm-hmm. She said, once you win your category, then you go to the next category, do it all again. And then the winner of that wins the $25,000 and the Peppa Pig. This is great. I'm out. Like,
yeah, because if you can buy votes, then people are going to just buy enough votes. But how smart is this whole thing?
Yeah,
I mean, what a way to make money.
She told me every
people pay to vote for their kid.
She told me every year the winner, they buy like thousands of votes.
Yeah. So they figure, we're into, let's say we bought 10,000 votes. We're still going to be 15 grand ahead if we win the 25,000.
Yep.
But then what if you don't? Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. You got to be able to have money that you could miss, not miss. It's like 15 grand's not much, whatever.
Right.
But then would you want to be vying for 25 grand? No. But you might want to just say, my kid's the best toddler in America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he is anyway, right? I mean.
Oh, you mean your son is the best ever? Yeah.
To me. I mean, listen.
Of course.
Of course. But I'm appreciative. Like, if you voted, thank you. Like, thanks, Riggins, for putting it up. I just didn't realize what I got myself into.
Mm-hmm. Would Kyle feel the same if it were, America's best toddler baseball player, and they just judged on, the little toddlers in baseball uniforms and running and playing and stuff?
He would never spend money on something. Now, if it was a legit like contest where you get votes, I think he'd be more excited about it. But the second he saw that, he said, Lynn, oh my God, what? I'm like, what?
But he said, you didn't spend any money on this, did you?
That's what he said. I said, of course not. I'm not allowed to, being the mom. It says I'm not allowed to. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins.
The TJ and Riggins Show is available to stream every weekday around 7 a.m. Eastern at tjriggins.com. Stream it on your phone, on your iPad, in your car, on your laptop at work, or even from your smart home devices. You might be saying, hey, Riggins, I can't listen live. Well, that's not a problem. Listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Amazon Music, or at tjriggins.com. The Week in Review, Group Therapy, The Extra Funny Podcast, the TJ and Jody's House Podcast, all of your favorites every day of the week. Listen live or listen later at tjriggins.com.
Hey, it's TJ, the number one influencer for Cozy Earth. And, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
Book your stay at the Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park. That's where all of our guests stay because it's awesome. They've even got 2 spectacular restaurants on site. You're going to love your stay at the Hyatt Centric Charlotte South Park. Book your stay today at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. with TJ Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yay. Make sure you go get signed up for TJ Riggins Prime and Prime Plus. That means you're special, and you get advanced notice on things that we're doing, events coming up. And if you're a member of Prime Plus, then you get commercial-free versions of all of our podcasts and everything. And it's really quite an elite honor that is bestowed upon you. So it's tjriggins.com/prime. I really don't like doing bathroom humor. However, Riggins sent me a video this morning of a lady who just has a complaint about the people in her church, or some of the people in her church. And she has something in common with Riggins with her complaint here. So we'll get to what she has in common with Riggins after you hear what it is that kind of has her upset. Listen. Yeah, I'm too comfortable. Oops. What's going on? What happened? What happened
there?
It's not playing. Oh, I forgot. I can't play anything yet out of my computer on the new setup here because I need that one cord. Well, this has all been just one big tease, has it?
Can we talk about what they said?
Yeah. So she said that, and she said it in a very funny way because she was making church references and all that. But she was saying, why do some people get up, get ready for church, and then go to church and blow up the bathroom?
What?
She was like, you had all Saturday night, you had all Sunday morning when you got up and you were getting ready. What is it? Do you just wait and say, okay, I have to go to the bathroom now, but I'm going to wait until I get to church?
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Riggins used to say that about the salespeople when they would get into the office every morning, because as a morning show, we would be in before everybody else. So when the sales bros would get there, it was almost like a pack of dogs that you just let them out of the box in the back of the truck when it's time to go hunting. First thing they do is they jump out of the truck and then go poop somewhere. And then they get together. Now they're ready to go.
Exactly. You'd see them walk into the bathroom. They've got the newspaper. They've got their cup of coffee. They're like preparing for battle. And you see them walking in there in their suit and tie, and then they hang their suit jacket up on the stall door. It's like, what are you? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Do it at home.
Yeah, you just left the house.
Well, what if that coffee hit on the way to work?
I understand that, but some guys would make it like their ritual, like every day. I get if it happens 1 or 2 times, you got an upset stomach, but come on.
Yeah. It's like they made that their home.
Yes.
Yeah.
But is coffee, when you drink coffee, is it really like an enema to some people where it just runs right through you?
Yeah.
So
Riggins
told us the story about someone he knew that was like that.
Yeah, it's his brother. Yeah.
Oh, your brother. Yeah, he just smelled it.
He can smell it and it triggers something, but also every time he pours his first cup of coffee, he walks directly into the bathroom with it. First cup, he pours it and walks into the bathroom. I saw it when we were on vacation a couple months ago. Does he do that all the time? My brother goes, yeah, he's crazy like that.
He's crazy.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God.
I love it. This is TJ and Riggins. Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
People ask me all the time, what do you love about R. Gregory Jewelers? Well, I'm going to tell you, R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville is a family-run company. So they find you the best deals at the best prices with the friendliest service. You're not in an awkward situation where someone's like a pushy sales associate. They don't do any of that. And they really want to help you find the diamond or the jewelry or the watch of your dreams. So check out R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville today. R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
The TJ and Riggins Show stream is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, North Carolina. They're family owned and operated, and they speak diamond. Find something beautiful at tjriggins.com/diamond.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
The girls are excited. Starbucks earlier this week announced the return of their fall menu. So here's what you need to know. Starbucks is bringing back the pumpkin spice latte on August 26th. And it's not just the pumpkin spice latte. They're bringing in a whole slew of new fall-themed products. I mean, there's a pecan frappuccino latte, and there's all kinds of things. But people get really hyped. They say this is the unofficial start of the fall. But it's at the end of August. It seems a little early, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I bet you Starbucks people, like the people that work at Starbucks and the corporate and all, when they make this announcement, they probably called it pecan frappuccino.
True.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
So
it's not correct. It's pecan.
It is pecan.
Uh-huh.
They're also going to do iced coffees, frappuccinos. They've got the K-Cups, the fall blend, smoked butterscotch, all different kinds of flavors.
That's a good one, the smoked butterscotch.
Is it?
Do they do the pumpkin spice in an iced coffee?
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be
Because end of August is just way too hot to be drinking anything pumpkin.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. But I mean, unless you're there in the mornings, people still drink coffee in the mornings in the hot way.
But pumpkin,
But pumpkin makes it hotter.
yeah. Pumpkin and butterscotch. Something about it being hot in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, some people are really upset that they didn't bring back like one specific like pecan praline frappuccino or something. And I saw somebody comment, "This is the final nail in the coffin for me." The final nail in the coffin? I mean, talk about being dramatic.
well, people are passionate about what they like. And I was like that with the eggnog latte. You take it away. Now I'm not coming, Starbucks. I'm not coming back.
Well, that was a lie.
I know.
Because you're back every day.
What am I talking about? But I was mad. I was very mad.
Get it. You know, they took away your most important luxury in life.
Yeah.
But they call it a pecan pralines drink because I mean that's redundant.
It was something like that. I forget what it was called. I just pulled that out of thin air, but it was some sort of pecan.
So now they have regular pecan, but they don't have the candied pecan flavor, which is what a praline is. Is a candied pecan, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was something that they found really, really upsetting that they weren't going to be able to get beginning on August 26th.
I mean, I'm mad still. So
yeah.
I'll let it go.
Something else exciting happening at the end of August. Superman will hit streaming services. So if you don't want to go to the theater, and this is really quick, the movie just came out a couple weeks ago. So on August 26th, you'll be able to enjoy Superman at home. The movie company really excited about that, and TJ as well.
Oh God, try to hold me back.
Yeah, they said this is the new normal, that movies come to streaming services quicker because the movie companies don't like splitting profits with the theater. So streaming, they collect all the money themselves. So if you were anxious to see it, maybe just wait a couple more weeks and you'll be able to check that out.
All right, there you go. It's called Bite the Hand That Fed You forever.
Kind of,
yeah,
isn't it? And then also today is National Lemon Day. So we got some big lemon fans here on the show, specifically TJ, Lindsay, and myself.
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody. So happy National Lemon Day. I got a big question about two members of the show, and I barely slept last night. I was so upset about it. We'll get to it coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I got a question. TJ,
yes.
whose idea was it to have Jody join Lindsay for Lindsay look tonight
Well,
at 7.
surely wasn't mine. I don't know if you could tell from the TJ and Jody's House podcast this week, but no, it was not my idea at all. I think it was either one or the two of them, Lindsay and or Jody.
I thought it was Riggins.
Or was it you, Riggins?
It was not me.
Yeah,
No.
I thought it was you. We were talking one day and you were like, you should have Jody on.
Oh, did I? Okay, maybe it was me.
I mean, of course. I was like, oh my God, that's genius.
Okay, maybe I did, but here I don't like the monster that it's becoming, because if you watched TJ and Jody's House, the podcast that airs every Monday, you heard Jody talking about her upcoming appearance tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on Lindsay Look. And then it devolves into this. So I posted the video of Jody talking about her appearance. And TJ goes, what are y'all going to talk about? And she goes, oh, we're going to talk about, like how we met. And TJ's like rolling his eyes. He's like, oh my God, who wants to hear this?
Yeah.
But then I post this video and Jody's pretty aggressive. She's like, I don't want you listening to it. You're not invited. We don't need you. We're going to do our own thing, blah, blah, blah. And then I post the video, and then Lindsay's in the comments going, well, that seals the deal. Me and Jody are going to talk about TJ for 30 minutes. We're going to gossip about him. I went, whoa. This is not an opportunity for you to just rip everybody that works on the show, Lindsay.
It was a joke. But also, you know what is funny about this? I'm seeing that last night when you posted it, and I'm like, oh my God, Jody doesn't realize how bad my memory is. Girl, I don't know how we met. I don't know when, where, how. You go. I mean, if she has something to say, fine. But girl, I don't know anything.
Well, I know she did think your name was Brittany for a long time.
Did she?
Brittany.
Yeah. What's your little cheerleader friend's name? Brittany?
Yeah.
No, it's Lindsay. Oh.
Brittany, Lindsay. I don't know.
Whatever.
Same thing.
So
it's hilarious.
She seems really excited about being on, and I know you're probably excited to have her on. I just don't want this to become some sort of like group where you're just like ripping on us. I don't. Who needs that? I'll cancel it in 2 seconds.
Never would we do that, but I mean, maybe like a little, fun here and there jab, but not a big deal.
I'm just worried that there's not going to be a level-headed man in the mix to be able to keep y'all down.
Yeah.
Keep y'all grounded and on track.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll be just
I'm worried
fine.
about.
I think we'll be just
y'all need a man in there to slap y'all down when you start getting out of control.
Oh,
you know why I'm saying that? You know why I'm saying that? Tell them, Riggins, why I say that.
Because we've heard those comments all the time from women. You need a strong woman to shut y'all down.
Yeah. And program directors all over the country have told us that. Your job as the female voice on the show is to slap those guys down when they start getting out of control. And we never bought into that. With any of the women that have ever worked for us. Like,
I was going to say, I'm not doing my job.
Friend. We don't want you to be slapping us down when we're having fun. And all that.
Yeah.
But y'all need it. You and Jody are going to need it.
I was going to say, I'm not doing my job then if that's what a girl does, but we do not need it. We're fine.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I'm sorry. You hate when you ruin something for somebody that you care about, something that they are all into and everything, and then you say something that makes it where they don't enjoy it anymore. I did that the other day with my little young producer on the talk show that I do. He was a huge, obviously he's from North Carolina and a huge fan of, the obvious part is that he's from North Carolina. Obviously, he's a huge Andy Griffith fan.
Yeah.
And I made an offhanded comment. He sent me some clip of Andy giving a speech during the show that was kind of, old school, how things should be and all of that. And I put back, oh yeah, too bad he was. And then I told him all the bad stuff about Andy Griffith, and it just ruined it for me.
Wait, there's bad stuff about Andy Griffith?
Yeah, but I can't get into it on this show, or people start wailing and a gnashing of teeth and all of that. But let's just say Andy Griffith and I would not have gotten along in political discussions.
Okay, good to know. Well, I know where I know where you're going with that, and I didn't know that either. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he was terrible.
Interesting.
But it ruined it for him. And then Riggins just told me during the break that I've ruined beer for him, which is his number one thing that gives him joy in life, other than his dog.
Yeah,
He's enjoying some beers every now and then.
You did. You ruined it for me.
Because I'm on this diet program, and it's through my other radio station, and it's pretty strict because I have a lot of weight to lose, and it says in there that when you drink beer, one beer is about the same as 2 or 3 slices of bread, so they refer to it as liquid bread.
Oh,
yeah.
it's the worst thing I've ever heard. So like yesterday, I'm mowing the grass and I've been working. I'm like editing all afternoon. I'm like, I got to go cut the grass, and I cut the grass. I'm sweating, pouring sweat. I'm like, I'm going to go in and have a beer. And then as soon as I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's 2 to 3 slices of bread. And then I'm thinking about how much beer I normally drink on the weekend. I'm like, that's like a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, Riggins, you were the one that told me that that every 4 tortilla chips is an entire tortilla.
It's true.
Now that ruined it for me. Yeah. Because now I can't not think about that when I'm in a Mexican restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And what ruined tortillas for me was Jody referring to her favorite meal as a tostado yesterday instead of a tostada.
Tostado.
I love a tostado. I was eating them a lot.
Those hot sauce on it. And some avocado.
Avocado.
I was cracking up. Oh, this is the best. I love a tostado. Got it. Yeah.
Bless it. Bless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going for a weigh-in today. So, they have to clear the time out on the interstate to make sure all the 18-wheelers are out of the way before I can weigh.
Bring it on.
So it'll take me a while to get to the weigh station.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Let's go! It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Table and Twine in Charlotte, North Carolina brings delicious chef-prepared meals right to your door. And this summer, Table and Twine allows you to spend less time in the kitchen and more time making memories with the people you love. TJ and Jody have been using Table and Twine for a while, and they just absolutely rave about it. Everything's made with fresh seasonal ingredients, and it's ready in just 20 minutes. They can even be customized for parties or lake days and special celebrations, and it's all so delicious. Check out the menu and pick your meals at tjriggins.com/table-and-twine.
Hey, TJ and Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. I'm their number one influencer, So go to Cozy Earth by hitting up tjriggins.com/deals and then use the promo code TJ to get 41% off.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I've been meaning to ask my lovely wife, Jody, her opinion about this change with Southwest Airlines, where they're assigning seats now. They're going to be assigning seats, and And I think maybe something else that they're going to do to make them more like regular airlines. And, she loves Southwest because that's what she takes to Nashville to visit our daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't know why they've started doing that when all along, that's one of the things that set them apart from other airlines. It was the fun planes or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess first come, first served, or get in line or whatever was starting to get too much for people, with people not knowing how to act.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember growing up people acting so crazy on airplanes, but now it's just sort of the norm. It's something you live with. People act nuts when they get on a plane.
I know. And you would think that wouldn't happen as much as plane tickets cost.
Yeah.
Well, it was a cooler time, TJ remembers when people could smoke on there. Everyone was just chilling. Everyone was just hanging out.
First flight I ever took, a pilot's name was Amelia Earhart. I don't know what happened to her. She was a great pilot.
Well,
never saw much of her after I had that one flight.
God. You know what, though? Maybe if people could still smoke, everyone would be cool.
Yeah.
Just be cool.
Right. I'm sure. But, you think about that sometimes when you go, you look around and you say, I know how much I paid to be in this particular spot right now, whether it's on a flight or whether it's at a ball game, some kind of professional game is always expensive.
Or
Disney World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Concerts are just out of control expensive now.
Mm-hmm.
You look around at some people and the way they're acting like they've never been out and like they haven't been taught any better and they're acting stupid and crazy. And you go, how did they even get in here?
Totally. I hate to judge, but I do. I'm like, did you bought this?
Yeah. I mean, it's not judging. It's just observing.
Well, true.
If people are acting a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't that woman get thrown out of the Jelly Roll concert you went to?
Yeah. How'd she afford to get a Jelly Roll before he hit it big?
Yeah. Taking off her clothes.
Yeah. She got thrown out for taking her shirt off, right?
Yeah. And the lady bouncer kept telling her, put your shirt back on, get back to where your seat is. Because they'd get all out in the aisle, she and her boyfriend would get out there and start rubbing, touching, squeezing each other. And next thing you know, she's got her shirt off, waving it over her head in her bra. And that woman finally just said, that's it. You're out. And she's like, what? And, the woman's like, I know this is a Jelly Roll concert, but we even have rules here. So I know things get pretty out of control.
Wow.
So yeah, that was, and those were the prime seats in the whole venue. Right there.
Yeah. So we can't smoke on airplanes. We got lady bouncers. I mean, what are we doing as a country?
I know. It's just completely backwards. Brother Riggins.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins Prime Plus members get all of the shows commercial free, plus a segment called Extra Funny. All for the low price of $4.99 a month or $54.89 for a 12-month subscription. Sign up at the Media Center at tjriggins.com.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Paramount has agreed to buy the rights to streaming South Park for $1.5 billion over the next 5 years. That works out to $300 million a year. So $1.5 billion for South Park. They've also agreed to make 10 new episodes a year. But I guess this is a hot commodity, South Park. Who knew? I didn't even realize it was still on TV.
Well, I guess what's happening is that a younger audience now is, middle school ages, boys are finding South Park and, thinking that it's funny and all that. Yeah. My son recently discovered how great King of the Hill is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And, it's making a comeback. They're preparing new episodes and I'm looking forward to it. I always love that show. But I've never liked South Park because I can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah, I've never watched one episode.
Damn it.
Oh,
And does your mom still quote South Park, Riggins?
She does. She does one impression her entire life. I've never heard her do another one, and it's just this one line. She goes, "You suck." And I went, well, "Who is that?" Like, it's Cartman. I learned that. It's Cartman.
I learned that.
Yeah, I was like, "Where'd you learn that?"
You never watched the show.
No, heavens no.
So
Yeah,
she
just
just
goes, "You suck. You suck."
You
Okay,
suck.
that's great.
I
Take
love
that on
that.
the road with you, Mom. So a lot of people really excited about that. Pepsi was also in the news this week. They are introducing prebiotic Pepsi. So this is good for gut health. That's right, TJ.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who was looking for this, but they say they're trying to keep up with competitors that also have prebiotic sodas. But the question is, and they say it's going to be a permanent addition to the Pepsi lineup. Is anybody asking for a good gut health Pepsi?
I don't think so. Just like nobody was really asking for a meatless Whopper.
True.
Or any of those other fast food places that were doing an Impossible Burger or whatever.
True.
Yeah. I didn't realize that those poppies were good for your stomach or whatever.
Yeah. They'll mess your tummy up too if you drink. You can't drink too much. I'll say that. But is anyone asking for a new Pepsi? Period.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm not a Pepsi person. I mean, I'll drink it, but it is from North Carolina, and so I have some sort of loyalty to it for some reason. But
what's up, New Bern?
What's up, New Bern, home of Pepsi? So hopefully they'll have a hit. I like to see them thrive, but I thought that was an odd choice. Prebiotic Pepsi. So
I like Pepsi.
Do you?
Yeah, I get Diet Pepsi all the time. But I can't right now because all I can have is water and coffee. But
miserable.
I do like it.
Yeah.
You can't even have a diet soda?
No.
Yeah, you better be thin. I mean, the amount of things you can't eat, you better be thin as a pin.
When I'm 55 years old and they tell me that my body is well into my 70s, then I'm going to kind of go with what they're saying. The doctors there are saying I need to do to get on track. But it's not forever. Once I get to a certain point, then they'll work me into a livable routine.
Yeah.
You're going to feel so good though.
The doctors always have the worst news for TJ. That either he's full of plastic or he's got the body of a 70-year-old. You're like an old Lego character. I don't even know what to make of this anymore. So good luck to TJ. We got more coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So the Brits are getting kind of cocky lately. The British people on TikTok are very cocky when it comes to American cuisine. And that does not sit well with any American that I know of. And especially the people that are responding. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to hear a British person say anything about, in a critical manner, about what we eat or how we eat or anything about it. Because it's a stereotype about British people that they have bad food.
Yeah.
I've never been to the UK. I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure it is. Everything I've ever seen, they eat beans on toast and
blood pudding. Isn't that something that they eat? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Something like
Yum.
that.
Yum. Pour me another bowl of blood pudding or whatever that is. Oh, it's vile. But there's this funny little article out that they asked British people, what is the quintessential American meal? And their answers were pretty shocking. Well, maybe they're not. The top answer was, I believe a quintessential American meal is mashed potatoes, meatloaf, and peas. Now, does that ring true?
I think so.
A little bit.
Yeah, especially a tomato-based meatloaf.
Yeah.
Is more of an American thing. Yeah. But peas, that's the iffy part. I love peas.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm 77 years old. So
What do you know?
Well,
it's more of an older person and an Asian thing. They
yeah.
eat green peas and love them.
Yeah. Somebody else said Kentucky Fried Chicken and waffles. So chicken and waffles also made the list.
I would either say fried chicken or a cheeseburger. That's what I would.
Well,
think of.
cheeseburger is known as the the all American cuisine because we invented it and all of that stuff. But I invented it.
You invented
Absolutely.
it. Other people said chicken fried anything, like chicken fried steak is the quintessential American meal. And then, bacon cheeseburger, regular burger all come up quite a bit.
TJ's mouth is watering right now. Maybe he's like,
especially that chicken fried steak.
oh,
Is that something you would eat at home, or you'd go out to a restaurant to get?
Most of the time at a restaurant, but I cook it every New Year's Day as part of the New Year's Day meal with the black eyed peas and the cabbage and turnip greens, collard greens, whatever kind of greens I can get.
love it.
Is there one thing that you're not eating on this diet that like haunts you? It like keeps you up at night? There's like one specific thing.
You want to guess what it is? The thing I eat more than anything else in the world that I can't have right now?
I know. Peanut butter.
Yep.
Peanut butter.
Can't have peanut butter.
I thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just wine. What about peanut butter?
Natural peanut butter. Because they have to monitor the fat intake that I have. And there's something, I can't have any kind of nuts right now in this stage of the program. No nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love peanuts. I love cashew nuts. I love pistachio nuts.
You're not kidding. Because one time I had to sit in your seat in our studio, and I forget you were out for the day or something, and I was working with Lindsay, and I looked down, and there's just like peanut shells all in the garbage can. I'm like, where did he get like roasted peanuts in the shell during the show? When was he eating those that I didn't see it?
I think I brought him to work.
Is that right? Okay.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So you've heard me talk about Mandu Charlotte, and now it's your time to go for absolutely free. Mandu Charlotte is an electromuscle stimulation workout. It's only 15 minutes, and it feels like you've been in the gym for hours. You're toner, leaner, stronger. You feel better in your clothes. You look better in your clothes. What's not to love? So check out Mandu Charlotte at tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first session free. Mandu Charlotte.
The TJ and Riggins Show stream is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, North Carolina. They're family owned and operated, and they speak diamond. Find something beautiful at tjriggins.com/diamond.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
My name is TJ, and I'm the father of two Zoomers. Those are people from the Gen Z. They're called Zoomers. And I didn't know this was a thing, and I'm going to have to ask my children about it. But before, I thought I would run it by two millennials. That would be Riggins and Lindsay. Do y'all know that Zoomers have a trend or a habit now of picking up the phone when it rings and then not saying anything, just holding it and waiting for the other person to start talking?
I had heard that. Yeah.
What? I don't even understand that.
Like when they pick up the phone, most people who have who aren't completely weirdos would pick up the phone and go, hello? Or they would say, if they know who's calling, hey, Riggins, what's going on? Something. But the Zoomers are so weird, they just pick it up, some of them, and just hold it. And it's almost like, I guess it would be in conjunction with the Gen Z stare. And they just hold it, and then the person is on the other end going, hello, hello. And then they would start talking. It's almost like they're playing chicken to see who's going to say hello first. And I don't know if they're doing it for, because it's a trend, or they're doing it because they just don't know proper phone etiquette.
That's what I was going to say. What's the reasoning? But yeah, we don't know.
If they're just too awkward to pick up the phone and say hello when they answer.
I think that's it.
They are so weird. But your kids don't do that, obviously.
No, my kids are old souls, and they've been taught correctly.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They're normal.
Mm-hmm. But no offense to any Zoomers who are listening right now. Obviously, you're not the ones we're talking about, because if you're listening then to this show, then you know what's up. To speak your language, you know what's up. That's what's up.
I hope they know.
Yeah. Well, if they're listening to us, they know.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. They're not like those weirdo ones that don't listen to us.
That's true.
And never will.
I can't imagine just.
I know. And I know people that never say goodbye on the phone. My uncle is one of those. He's never he'll say, all right, well, talk to you later. Bye. And he'll just say, bunk, and hang up.
Oh, that's weird.
Never has said goodbye on the other end of the phone. But that's one thing. But just to pick it up and hold it, and they hear you breathing on there and hear the background noise, waiting for them to say something first. Weird.
It bothered me to.
I'm going to start doing it.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I just happen to think, we were talking about Zoomers, a lot of them being too awkward to even answer the phone, so they just pick it up and they just wait for the other person to start talking. And then I realized, as much as I observe things in other people, I call myself out for things as well. And I'm thinking, well, why am I calling anybody weird or awkward? Because on my political show at night, I'm trying to work it out to be able to do YouTube and all of that stuff, but with their equipment and everything, it's not, it hasn't been compatible with what I'm trying to do with my equipment. And so now I think I've kind of got it where it's about to start working. And so I did it for the first time the other night, and I went back and watched it. Now, the only place I can set up my camera in that studio, because it's full of monitors and all kinds of, because it's a news station, is right in front of me. It's probably 2 feet, if that, in front of me, this camera. So it's right in my face, and I go back and watch it. And as I'm talking, because I'm only talking to myself, because I don't have a Riggins and Lindsay in the room on every segment with me. So I'll have to stop. And as I'm talking, I'll just kind of look off into space, or I'll look up while I'm thinking about something. And I look like the biggest weirdo. Like I'm just talking, and then all of a sudden my eyes roll up in the back, and I'm just looking off into space, and the camera's right in my face, and it's almost like I'm trying to avoid it. And so then what you got is a society that now has to worry about and I'm just like looking all over the room, and it was so funny. I'm gonna maybe pull a piece of it, Riggins, that we could post so everybody could see how weird it looks.
Yeah.
I look like somebody that is just got out of an asylum. You ever talk to anybody that refuses to look you in the eye when they're talking? And it's almost annoying because you don't know who they're talking to because they're looking. That's what I look like. It was one of the weirdest things.
It is hard though to keep a straight look the whole time.
Yeah, and especially when you're the only one talking, nobody else is in the conversation. It's just you talking. it is kind of difficult, but
Yeah.
not as difficult as I was making it look. I can tell you that.
I can't wait to see
I
that.
mean, you look like I need a straitjacket.
Thank you for joining us.
I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
I don't know if I've ever talked about how obsessed I am with Lily and Grace. I could live in this store. They have everything from bedding, rugs, pillows, gifts, vases, dishes, you name it. Not only that, Robin, the owner, will come to your house and help you design anything you want. She'll help you design your whole house if you just want some rugs, pillows. It's amazing. I was just mentioning the other day I needed a new foyer entry lighting, and she was like, I can get you that, girl. They do everything. It's phenomenal. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, but you probably already knew that. Family owned and operated, they are simply the best with multiple locations, beautiful furniture, and luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I got bad news for the ladies, I think. Target is discontinuing their price match policy. So apparently their Target is dealing with some financial difficulties, which I didn't know about. But they said this is just another step in sort of getting things aligned in a way that they enjoy. So I guess I've never price matched anything. Don't you, TJ, don't you feel like women try to get a price match more than men do?
Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't matter how much money the woman has. I mean, it could be, what's her name? Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos' wife. If she had a coupon to go get something at Target, I guarantee she's going to make them value, what do you call it? Honor it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, so price matching, like if you found it somewhere else and you show them that that's the price and it's cheaper, they match it.
Exactly. Yeah. And they said it was actually happening more with their online listing versus in-store rather than other competitors. Oh. But they said they're going to change their price match policy, and it sounds like they're changing it to not exist anymore.
Yeah.
You didn't change a thing. You just got rid of it. So I feel like the women are going to be hurting more than the men are.
I don't, and is it an older? I've never done it, but I also haven't thought about doing it. I don't know. Maybe I should have been doing it, but
did you even know it was a policy?
No.
Oh, see, now there's the deal. You should have been taking advantage of it. Now you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay's
it's a lot of work though to find it somewhere else, and then
Agreed. Totally.
Dig.
Starbucks in the news earlier this week. They announced the return of the pumpkin spice latte. It's happening on August 26th. And people are really excited about it. You can also get a pecan oat milk cortado. They've got a variety of iced coffees as well. And some like Italian sausage egg bites are also coming back with the fall menu. So a lot of people are really excited to usher in fall, especially with the hot days that we've been experiencing recently.
I'm hearing a lot of people saying that the oat milk is disastrous for you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oat milk?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know.
Yeah, well, I bet if you Googled it, they'd tell you pretty quickly what's wrong with oat milk. It's killing us. It's poison.
It's poison. Poisonous oats. I mean, you just can't enjoy a thing anymore. That's sort of the lesson we're learning. Terrible stuff. There's one more update to the CEO who got caught at the Coldplay concert. We'll give that to you next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, everybody was following the story of the CEO of Astronomer getting caught at the Coldplay concert last week. And then over the weekend, it was a big deal. And I think we've exhausted the topic. But did you see Whoopi Goldberg is getting a lot of backlash for her comments about the situation?
No, I haven't seen that.
No.
She said, sometimes you just can't help who you want to get it on with. And my issue is that if you want to keep something hidden, don't go to a public concert. And for the first time in a long time, I totally agree with Whoopi. While I don't think you can't control who you want to hook up with, but she said, I don't know if they were happily married or if she was happily married. I don't know anything about them. What I do know is that you can't go into public doing something that you want to keep hidden. And I don't know why she's getting so much backlash for that.
Well, first of all, because it's Whoopi and she's disgusting. Everything she says is just, at this point, people just can't stand her, the majority of people. But the other thing is that sounds like she's saying, if you want to have an affair, it's fine. Just make sure you don't go in public with it. And it doesn't matter whether they were happily married or not. They're married. And, you say, that was your mistake. I think she's trying to be funny and she doesn't know how anymore. But all people are talking about, and this is the thing that gets me, all people are talking about in this thing is his wife is about to get paid. You better take him for all that he's got and whatever. So they don't stop to think like this poor woman has had her life destroyed here in 1 second of them being on a viral video. And even less than that, people are saying, they're not saying anything about the other woman's husband and her kids.
Right.
All they're talking about is the wife of the CEO getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
The husband, that woman's husband's life just got ripped apart as well with her kids.
The part I agree with is that they should have never been in public. Like, you're a moron. Like,
yeah,
it's your own fault. But,
and it also proves that you don't have to be smart to be the CEO of a tech company.
That's it.
Exactly. And why? And it's like some sort of data company. Is he not able to run a company because he had an affair? I don't understand the logic there.
Is it because she worked there too? Is it
that I can kind of understand?
Person. She's the HR person.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let me talk being the HR person for a minute. I wouldn't do the same thing. No one's fired. Who am I kidding?
Oh, what a relief.
Yeah! All right, let's
go. This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So you've heard me talk about Mandu Charlotte, and now it's your time to go for absolutely free. Mandu Charlotte is an electromuscle stimulation workout. It's only 15 minutes, and it feels like you've been in the gym for hours. You're toner, leaner, stronger. You feel better in your clothes. You look better in your clothes. What's not to love? So check out Mandu Charlotte at tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first session free. Mandu Charlotte.